mean, a big part about today, I mean, I can't say I had a terrible day. I don't know. I'm weaning off caffeine. Did not drink any today. I don't know. There's just so much going on in here. And I hate it because it's like my mind doesn't know what thing to fixate on. I mean, it shouldn't fixate on anything technically, but it doesn't know where it wants to go. It doesn't know what's real and what's not, because I've convinced myself of certain things for so long. It's just, there's the default, there's the truth, there's whatever, there's the way I should be acting, there's the way I am acting, there's, I don't know, I didn't get a chance to listen, I think I said it, I didn't get a chance to journal or meditate this morning. I woke up late, so that was fun. After last night just being like, really realizing like the gravity of how bad the caffeine was affecting me. So I just went to bed early, but as a result, I kind of like, since I didn't really do anything that day, I mean, I worked, but that was it. And then I just kind of like fell asleep, and with depression and shit, it's hard to get out of bed. So I was just like really not wanting to get up and face the day. But then I, just faced it head on, and I was actually having fun at a certain point. I was, listening to music, I was singing along, I was like, I was feeling good. And then, the stupidest thoughts hit me. I'm sitting there fucking like, okay, before I get on about what I'm about to say, what the fuck, like I figured something like this was gonna happen, but ever since I got back to Ohio, now I'm just like back in that headspace. It's not really, but I am. I'm fucked up. I don't know what to trust. I don't know how to act. I don't know, I don't know how to move forward. I don't know, my mind is just, I'm scrambled up here. I can't, I'm not allowing myself to breathe, but that's like the default reflex is not allowing yourself to do that. So as a result, I'm all fucked up now. I go every single fucking day, just, I'll have small little glimmers of hope, and then they'll instantly be crushed by myself, and I'm so good at coming up with all the reasons why I'm not allowed to have things. I'm not allowed to feel good in that moment. Like, oh, sure, you felt, you having a good time, but you did it wrong. How the fuck do you do it wrong? What the fuck is that? Why is that something I think all the time? Right? And it's not even like me caring about how I look to other people and stuff like that. It's feeling like for some reason I'm letting myself down when all I'm doing is just trying to have fun, and that's it. I mean, it's not all I'm trying to do in my life, but I'm saying, like, in the specific scenarios I'm talking about, I'm just trying to have fun. And yeah, like what the fuck is that? And then I hang on that thought. This is what happened today. I hang on that thought, and I'm like trying to defeat it instead of just letting it go, because I think like, oh, like, but it's like, the whole those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it, which is ironic because this is kind of what's happening here. But I think I'm doing that with the thing that I was fixating on. I'd be like, I need to fix that so it doesn't come back, instead of being like, oh, hey, that thing is a made-up thing. That is a thing that doesn't matter. And if that thing was really something you want, you technically already got it with what you were doing by chilling and listening to music and fucking headbanging and feeling good. You were good. You don't need to add another layer onto it. It's just is what it is. It's not that deep. You don't have to, perform for yourself all the fucking time. And I specify for myself because I am over the point of trying to perform for other people. So that's good. I'm well over that. So yes, that is a big improvement, but I'm still performing for myself. I'm not just letting myself be. And then, you know, like I was kind of getting at, I think, I don't know, fucking know. I have so many things in my head right now. But with that whole trying to have fun thing, it's like, now that I fixated on that, and then I kind of persist for too long, and then realize, oh, I should have went with the first instinct, which is to let it go. But now it's too late. Not that it's too late, but then when I do it, it takes a minute for me to bounce back. So in my mind's like, this fungus is growing. It's trying to create this other, you know, thing that I can't possibly fucking like figure out what the fuck that is now, right? Because also it's like my brain's like, you know, it's like, okay, but you figured that out, but it still needs something to put in its place, and it's this thing that doesn't exist. So you're gonna sit there and like fucking like whatever with that. But then even when you have that realization moment that it's not anything that actually exists, you're still petrified to let go. You know, like there's another thing that's gonna come up, and then another, and then another, and then you can't let yourself be. You can't, you know, appreciate fun moments. You ruin it every fucking time. You've tainted the things you love because you always feel like you're destined to ruin it. And then trying to bounce back from that is such a fucking challenge. My entire adult life has never been doing what I want to. It's trying to do what I want to, ruin it for myself, trying to recover from that, then trying to do what I want to again, fucking ruining it for myself, then spending time recovering from that. And just that's all I've been doing is do, you know, setting myself back constantly. Just over and fucking over and over again, and I'm fucking sick of it. And even right now, it's like I'm tensed up, holding so tight to it, you know, and I want to let it go, but I don't know. It's so easy to get back in this headspace when you spend all this time alone, but then when you spend all the time with other people, you feel like, you know, especially when they're family and friends, it's like they don't get it. You know, they really don't fucking get it. You know, even my dad, who, like, I have a shit ton of his characteristics, you know, just like, you know, there's a lot of me that's basically him, but not everything. You know, so even with him and all the ways he can relate to what I'm going through, there are definitely moments where talking to him helps me. I'm like, okay, that was better. But there's this, you know, and even when I'm talking to the other people from like the sober community, there's still this little part of me that feels like they don't fully get what I'm going through. They get most of it, and that has been a huge relief, right? I feel like they understand me more than most people ever have in my entire life. But I don't know, there's that one sliver of thing. I don't know. And, you know, I could be just like gaslighting myself or whatever you want to call it. You know, talking to my brother Ken and all the ways he understands what I might be going through, and all the times I talk to him and I just kind of like, whatever, you know, we're chilling, maybe, you know, I'm venting or whatever like that. I think I want to stay there. I think I want to feel like people don't fucking understand. Like people don't, like there's no possible way that, or like, you know, it's funny, I spend my whole life trying to find these quick fixes, but then there's this other quick fix staring me right in the fucking face that is just letting it all go. The thing is, I think part of me thinks that when I let it all go, I'll lose purpose for some fucking reason, and I won't be able to function now that I let it all go, you know. And technically, when I'm wound up enough and I decide to breathe and let go, like I said, it's like my body's freaking, my brain and body are freaking out trying to find the next thing. And it's the worst thing that it's like this happens in moments where I have to do things, you I'm at work right now. I mean, I'm heading home now, so that's why I'm doing this fucking video. But like, I'm doing my job. I have to be there and do that thing. And meanwhile, I'm freaking the fuck out and feel like I can barely function. I actually managed to do my job just fine, but then there's part of me that's still just like, you fucked up somehow. You probably didn't. Most likely didn't. There's always a small chance you did. And I think that's what I hang on to. There's like a fucking like 10% chance max, and that's being fucking generous, that I will fuck it up. Yeah, this is fucking yeah. Then I'm trying to rationalize it still. I really shouldn't. I mean, yes, I should talk about it like I am, but there's still this like fucking like, I don't know. I'm scared the moment I stop talking, it'll all come back. In fact, part of me knows that it will. And I hate that I constantly need to. And maybe this will wear off real good when the caffeine finally gets out of my system in the next week or so. But like, I need these moments of reprieve where I just sit down and do nothing. And I mean do nothing. I mean, maybe let some white noise in my ears so I'm not completely just spurring or whatever, but like, just lay there or something like that. And I constantly have been needing to do that lately, and I haven't been able to do any of the things I want to since I've been back. Yeah. And like I said, I fucking ruined it for myself. I was feeling so fucking good today. It's like, finally I'm on the right track. But I did it again. I fucked it up again. I don't know. I'm just tired. I'm tired. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. I feel like I'm just stuck. All the things I want to do, all the things that are good outlets for me last for, I end up managing to throw myself in there and feel real good about it for like 5 minutes. And then it's right back to your regularly scheduled programming. And I'm just fucking tired, man. God. What the fuck, Just what the fuck? That's all I can say. It's just, I might just title this video, "What the fuck?" I don't know. I don't even know what to say now. Because, like, I'm just losing my fucking mind. I mean, it doesn't help, too, that now that I'm back in Ohio and not in Los Angeles anymore, it's fucking... Now it's winter time again. I mean, it always was, but, like, I'm back to having this weather, so that doesn't help the mental health, that seasonal depression shit, no sun. A lot of times it's because of this moment, and it always changes how long this moment lasts, but there's this moment where I'm kind of like done with all this right now. It's like, get it all out off your shoulders, whatever. But like the particular moment where I'm that wound up, like it's the height of me being fucking wound up, and it takes a while. I had to through all the shit. Usually my mind will I'll have this brief moment where it all kind of goes away, and I get distracted, and I grasp onto something. Doesn't mean it was gone. It's gone now, but I grasp onto one small thing and don't realize it at the time, but I hyperfixate on it. Could be anything. Could be watching videos on YouTube. Could be listening to a song. Could be just staring at something. But then all of a sudden, you know, it will come back, but then I'll still be hyperfixated on it. And I'm aware it's there, and then it will slowly just, I will like come back to reality and feel better and all this kind of stuff. But this is just, I don't know, there's this weird area in the middle, this weird limbo, that's the thing that drives me the most crazy. That limbo, that feeling of just like you don't know what to do, you don't know how you're supposed to feel right now even. And it's just like this really weird state, and it's this way you can't force yourself out of. It doesn't just, it takes a minute to go away. It doesn't just fucking, you can't just make it be gone in that moment. And that's the thing that drives me the most crazy, is I can't just get rid of that. Like, what do I do here? Should I, right now, in this moment, just fuck it? And literally, even the things I love that were here, just throw them behind me. And now, nothing. Blank slate for everything. For all the things, all the hobbies that I have, all my passions, all that. Don't even fucking think about it. There's nothing now. And you just go forward. And you just... Is that what I'm supposed to do here? Will any of the things I used to love come back? Or will I be that guy that gave up on his dreams because, you know, life was too hard? That's the fucking thing that gets to me, I guess. That's why I feel like I'm letting myself down here. God, what the fuck? Just what the fuck?
I know it's a lot of self-inflicted shit that brought me here, but I just gotta, give myself grace and, know that, like, chilling right here like I am right now is just gotta be part of the process for now. I can't feel bad about that. It's unfortunate, and this was avoidable, but it's just kind of how it is, and I gotta not be so hard on myself.